Hmm. A lot has happened about this Imaro ship that guys gist plenty. And I'm just going to bring like the summary of everything that has happened on Twitter space. I don't know if you are someone that follows the Imaro's news on Twitter or Instagram or wherever, but it's actually hot on Twitter. All right, within the past 24 hours, like shippers, and they've Imaro shippers have gone through a lot. And if you're an Imaro shipper, anyways, I'll give you the summary of everything. That's the whole full gist, okay? And if you're a shipper, like just hold your heart in your chest, okay? As I give you this gist. All right. So as you all know now, like last year, I think last year September or so. Remember, right? When Emmanuel and Liquorose were in the house, they had a fish, a goldfish, and I think it was Liquorose. Liquorose named her Black, has Black, and then Emmanuel named is Blue. Okay, so Blue Black was like a thing for Emmanuel shippers. So coming out of their house, they decided to start a project known as Project Blue Black, as a project to contribute money to be able to present a gift to Emmanuel and Liquor Rose as per a way to appreciate them for like show them love, and support them whatever they are doing. Okay. So a Twitter handle known as Project Blue Black was formed, also on Instagram. An Instagram handle was also formed. All right, so they started this project. They'll be asking, guys, let's do 500 naira challenge, 1,000 naira challenge. They were just pushing it, and people from abroad were paying. People from abroad like US, wherever. People from Nigeria too were paying. They were just going like they were doing this challenge back to back. In fact, we don't even hear word. If you go on Twitter, Project Blue Black, it was everywhere, especially last year. Then this year, the frequency with which they were like pushing things was reducing, and then all of like we just basically stopped hearing from them. Okay, and for me, I feel like these people are very, very, very accountable. Like they came on Twitter yesterday night. This is now the beginning of the whole saga that happened. They came on Twitter yesterday night to no, they came on Twitter first on Sunday, that's I think April 10th, to announce that they're going to be having a meeting to give them an update of what has been going on. So I'll just read the tweet first. They wrote this. They said, "Happy Sunday, guys. We'll be having a major update and information about the project fund in the new week. We will dissemble the info into the groups and on the timeline. Apologies if our silence have been long. We are just trying to make sure that everything works out well." And some people were basically they said to send out the information on their timeline. That is on Twitter timeline, basically open to everybody, whether you're an Imaro shipper or Imaro's hater, you basically have access to this information. Okay. All right. So they did as they said. That was on Sunday. Okay. That's April 10th. Today is April 12th. Okay. So between April 10th and April 11th, they sent information on on the WhatsApp group for Imaro's Project Blue Black, and they sent out information during a Twitter Space meeting. Okay, so they had a Twitter Space meeting and they spoke. According to the words on the street, the Twitter Space meeting was chaotic. A lot of people were not happy with what they were hearing. So somebody now came because it's Twitter Space. You don't know who is a shipper and who is not a shipper. Bloggers are there. People that don't like Imaros are there. People that genuinely love Imaros are there. People that love only Liquorosas, Liquor are there, and don't like Emmanuel are there. The people that like Emmanuel and don't like Liquoros are there. So somebody now came and screenshotted. Now I told you they sent information to the WhatsApp and also to the Time Twitter Space, you know, meeting. Somebody screenshotted the information on WhatsApp and posted it on Twitter, and that now caused all the chaos, like Kasala now burst. So this was the information that Project Blue Black sent on the WhatsApp group that was supposed to be only for shippers. They wrote, "Good day, everyone. Below this message will be the receipt of the total sum of money we have contributed so far as at date on PBB. 19,771 thousand naira. Like that's almost 20 million, okay? Now, the road, unfortunately, due to the back and forth going on for weeks now, as much as we respect our faiths, we also respect their single person, that every single person that sacrificed out of love to make this a success. We, the committee, have decided to come and tell you what have been going on and our plan, final plan to avoid hearsay or any rumors, okay? The download, please note that we have decided to consider this as even far greater than a birthday gift, there is no ship, this is written by the Project Blue Black Committee that have direct access to Liquorose and Emmanuel. They said there's no ship, and also they have both respectively declined due to reasons best known to them, and we respect that. That's both of them. Remember, Liquorose actually came out during an Instagram live and said she doesn't want any gifts and she's not with Emmanuel. We didn't hear anything from Emmanuel. Now they're saying they both declined. So that means Emmanuel have declined as well, but privately with the blue black people. Okay. Now, hence, we have decided to divide the money into two and support their individual business, approximately 9.8 million thereabouts each. That is making a pledge to support Liquorose book release and making a pledge to support Emmanuel's book. Let's say Emmanuel, Liquorose's book release. Okay, then they will give Emmanuel his own share. That's 9.8 million. About thereabouts to Emmanuel. Okay. Now, as you can imagine, this brought a lot of chaos. Now, the first chaos that I want to point out is that somebody then accused the Project Blue Black Committee of lying about the amount that they got. You know, that 19,771,000 naira, approximately 20 million. Someone came out and said she had receipt that they are lying, that it's supposed to be 27 million and not 20 million, that they should tell us what they did with the remaining 7 million. This is what the person wrote. The person said that money is not 20 million. The person wanted to tag the Project Black people and the main person in charge of the Project Blue Black. That money is 27 million. You know what I'm talking about. You better tell these people the truth and what you did with the other 7 million. You and aunties too sure, or I will, and with receipt. Not put in brackets car. So they're basically insinuating, this person is insinuating that they use 7 million to buy Benz. And I'm like, who buys Benz? 7 million to buy Benz. That Benz is cheaper. It's going to be hard for me to believe that 7 million can buy Benz. If 7 million can buy Benz, then plenty of people would have had Benz by now. Maybe it's me, Sha. Maybe it's where I'm coming from. I don't know. But 7 million seems too cheap to buy a Benz, a good Benz. I mean, maybe if somebody is so hungry for money, person has a Benz, hungry for money, doesn't know where to get money from, so the person then decides to just sell it at any amount, then okay. But 7 million for a Benz, that's very hard to believe. Anyways, this person was like, it's 27 million, and they used 7 million to buy the car. Now, the person didn't say Benz, but of course, people were insinuating that it's the Benz that they bought for Liquorose and Emmanuel. I'll go on and read some other tweets, okay? Let's just be flowing with the tweets. Someone now wrote, as for shippers, they have lied and stolen from you, and I can say some of you deserve it because when Ore hinted that everyone about these useless people, you dragged her in her own groups, and this time, like, Olorun. And person was like, I am 100% sure that the only mistake Emmanuel would be saying now that he has made is being involved with that useless ship, allowing Radiant in his car, jumping up and down. Lastly, ever known a Motun. There's a Motun in this whole thing. They don't like the particular person known as Motun. I think Motun is like the head Imaro shipper or something. Anyways, all they did was to fall. Another person was like, all they did was fall in love and love each other. Oh, but the drags and hate they get from their Twitter fingers is unfair. We really deserve the ghosting. People are wicked, sha. Sorry. Then this road, if I see I miss seeing them together, you tag me bad. What's wrong with loving love? Break up or make up or they've shown us the sweet part of love and it's my choice to stick with them. Regardless, I keep loving and respecting them. Okay. The other person was like, shame on you if you once supported him, but now join hands in shading and trashing him. This is how you will be dropped in trash. Oh, Jesus Christ. Then remember, people only show you what they want you to see. So before you tear yourself and kill yourself on top of someone else matter, always remember there is life of social media. Blessed day to the remaining three Rose Shippers family. The stubborn amazing lovers still hanging on to 0.1% chance, confessing and reassuring their faves like they never left. It's a forever thingy. Peace out. When will you people ever rest? Every day, fight here, fight there. Do you hate your peace like that? Our faves, Manuel and Liquorose, are the most peaceful people, but you won't kill yourself. Were you born from? Stop going to people's DM by and then causing aches here and there. If only your love wasn't coming with terms and conditions, we would be on the same page today. But no, you want to torture people. You have disappointed our faves. Then another was like BBN Twitter is actually very toxic. If you can take a break or avoid it because it will mess up with your mental health, dive you into depression and all. Venture into something else for the peace of your mind. Then the person was like, no, they don't deserve this. One thing I've learned on this app is that even a phone can turn an enemy the next hour. Yeah. Yes, they are celebrities, but they also have blood just like you guys. How will you feel when they see all of these useless tweets? Heartless is your name. Another one, I blame the close friends for this. They could have saved us from all of this embarrassment. They saw what we saw. That Mr. Toothpick, sorry, Mr. Toothpick is Emmanuel, was just in for the game. But anyways, thank goodness, Rose nonsense is over. We moved. This is obviously a liquor lion. Then I was like, who is shippers? How far? This was not laughing at shippers. Oh my god. They wrote, we told you about your dead ship. Can you at least give that money to Sammy, Victor, Queen? Because they helped you into with all these whole moments. See your shippers crying. You really played them. And these two don't even deserve any hate. They are nice and unproblematic humans who choose to love each other. But some MFs won't let them rest. Go face your own clan problems and leave people alone. People just like putting their frustration on others. Rose shippers are the biggest joke in the history of BBN. In fact, they are the biggest idiots of all time. They are such an embarrassment, especially their toy boy. God, this one is very, very harsh. Very, very harsh. Another one was like, sheep or no sheep, I will collect money. Another was like, nah, love, I love you, I no key person. So I'll continue loving and supporting you, my beautiful, sweet, and adorable duo. Person wrote Bible verse Psalm 27. Now, remember that gist I told you that there was somebody came out and said that it was 27 million naira and not 20 million naira. Somebody actually came out and asked that person that if you have receipts and you are afraid of posting, because they've been telling the person to post since the person has refused to post. The person has said if you have receipts and you're afraid of posting, don't fret, my love. I am here for you. Just DM me with your proofs and what you want to say, and I will do the needful for you. All right. So because of this, well, I won't say because of just this, because this person that made that accusation that it's 27 million and not 20 million, people have been like, guy, give us receipt. You say there's receipt, give the receipt now. So the person, should I say, crumbled under pressure and decided to give receipt, which let me show you the receipt first and you decide whether this makes sense or not. The person was like, you are a sneak. You are speaking big grammar to whine everyone. Not me, madam. You know what's up when you ask Ivy to give you another 9 million for the presentation after taking 7 million. Stop playing the innocent game. Don't push me. And then the person dropped this as the receipt. And I'm like, how can this how can this be like this is receipt for what? Because he wished to ask, oh, what is this receipt for? I mean, you're saying, okay, let me read out what is there. Which transaction? Rose's part of PBB. The Benz now. The Benz was from, and that is all. This is just what person posted. No head, no tail. Is this a chat? Is this an email? Then this, I, You that is listening, we could easily make this up. I mean, we just go to our WhatsApp, we type this, which transaction? Rose's part of PVB. The best, we type it, screenshot just that part and post it. It's not an evidence, it's nothing. But maybe this one I'm not thinking. Maybe this is truly an evidence that the organize that the committee um emailed or sent a message to somebody. Maybe this really exists, but since this person that posted it knows about it, you know, when you send a cryptic message to somebody, it will not make sense to other people, but it will make sense to that person that knows about it. So if one of the committees actually sends this message, right? If one of the committees actually sends this message and I have access to that message and I screenshot it and I post it, it won't make sense to any other person, but it will make sense to you because you are the one that wrote and posted it. Do you understand? So it might actually mean something. I don't know. Well, after all of this brouhaha, the project Blue Black came back and was like, okay, we are going to do an audit, okay? We're going to, people are saying, let's do an audit, let's do an audit. So they were like, okay, we are going to do an audit. So they said, we have just two people who have shown interest to be a part of the audit committee. We would like for people to please be part of it so as to ensure accountability and transparency in the order of the day. Is the order of the day. Just send a DM. Then they came back again and was like, we have not seen any financial member who have stepped forward to be a part of the audit committee. We will appreciate if we can get members who would like to be a part of this because we need to instill trust and confidence in the people who have given us the money. Like, so people were like, okay, the person that is accusing them, why don't you join the committee? If he show you, join the committee and prove them wrong and give us the so-called proof that you're saying that it's 27 million naira. Guys, what do you think about all of this? It's so chaotic. As in, first of all, in all of this mess, there are two important things when we cannot ignore them. Number one, we're talking about two human beings like you and me that have blood flowing in their veins with emotions and all, Emmanuel and Liquorose. And then we're also talking about people's hard-earned money. It's also very important. Like Emmanuel and Liquorose are not the only people on the chopping board. People's money is also on the chopping board too as well. So those two things, okay. First of all, I kind of feel like Blue Black, they're accountable. Even if this was 27 million and they used 7 million to buy the car, is it a bad thing? I mean, so if you're saying they want you to be accountable, then okay, fine. But remember, probably they just want to ensure that there is no bickering between all the shippers because they might say, oh, why did you use 7 million for a Liquorose? You did not use any money for Emmanuel, something like that. So probably that's why they omitted it. But in all, media very accountable. Now, Liquorose has said during her Instagram live that she's single and her and Emmanuel do not talk. They Emmanuel to have declined the money. Liquorose have declined the money. What do you think? Shouldn't we respect their wish and just leave them alone? What do you think? Okay, because even in all of this, I'm still seeing certain people saying, "Oh, they are dating," but they do not. In all of this, so people are still saying they are dating, but it's just that they do not want people to be in their business, so they're trying to keep it private and say that and do like they're not dating. Which I mean, you could be part of those people. You can comment below and let me know if that's if you also belong to that group. Comment below. What do you think about all of this brouhaha happening on Twitter streets concerning Emma Rose shippers, Liquor Lions, Emmanuel, and his people. Okay, what do you guys think? That's the summary of everything that's been happening. As the gist of unfolds, I'll keep on posting you. All right, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, click on that subscribe button, turn on notification for more videos from me, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you and bye.